What's up, guys? You're tuned in to Killer Nerds from Inner Space. I'm Jen, joined by...
Isaac.
John.
Kelvin.
And Alex.
And here we go.
I'll be the first one to say it. Bird person deserved it. I'll say that. I'll get that out there right now.
All right. Shut up, Kelvin. Honestly, I just wanted to bring up... does anybody know what's going on with Atari?
They're
The
making
Atari
their own
box?
The
console.
Atari box. Which
actually-
is going to revolutionize the gaming, industry.
Probably
I'm
not.
excited.
It's going to
for the,
shake things up.
I'm excited for the remake of E.T.
Yeah, it's going to be the greatest thing ever.
Change topics really fast there.
No. The other thing, the Atari hat.
What?
Yes, Atari's hats. It's got speakers in the bill,
Oh, God.
so that music can blast in your face. It's also got headphones, and it's Bluetooth, so you can have phone calls. Because everybody loves that guy on the bus who puts his phone on speaker and has really loud conversations.
Yeah.
So Atari.
I don't know.
I've seen it, and it looks weird.
Yeah,
Is it
let me
shaped
show
just
you
like
guys
a
a
hat, or
picture.
is it
It's
shaped
just
like a big
it's like a
dome?
baseball cap, and on the bill it has two speakers facing toward your face.
Wow.
The hat and the Atari box
Because you
both
need
look weird.
music shooting in your face.
Is it compatible with my Google Glass?
Of course it is. That's a picture of it.
Ugh. This looks like fuckboys would be into this kind
It
of
really
bullshit.
does.
Like, seriously.
It's
Yep.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, like David.
They're re-entering the gaming
It's a flat
industry,
bill.
and
Oh, yeah,
they're
it's a flat
revolutionizing clothing.
Oh, no.
So-
No.
Sorry, I just wanted to get that out of my system because
Like-
Wow.
where's the money that they have from the games from the past 30 years that they're getting?
I mean, the money has to be coming from somewhere.
Maybe
Where
it's gonna be
Don't
like
ask me where.
kickstarted. Maybe it's gonna be crowdfunded.
Didn't the guy who made the Atari?
Hey.
Didn't he also make Chuck E. Cheese?
Who's
Or
crowdfunding
who
secretly Atari for hats?
I don't know.
And that's
Either that or they got bought out or something.
I don't know, that seems like a
the
simple
CEO
idea. though.
seems it's a stupid idea.
It's
but it is.
stupid, but it's also
Hey,
simple.
but Atari does have like its own version of the classic console. It's had one for like a while now. Where
Which
it's
is
like a
fine. But the
super
fact is that you can get a lot of those games for free offline.
yeah,
A lot of the licensing
probably
for those
not
games
enough
has
to
been-
fund the development of a
No,
whole console.
No.
I read about the Atari box coming with like a lot of its original titles, and then also they're going to come out with new content.
From what I can
As time goes
tell,
on.
all this stuff is just bullshit speculation. They have not revealed anything. They've
Really?
only shown pictures of it. They haven't shown any specs. They haven't talked about the games. They just have the picture.
The Atari box kind of looks like a router.
So it's basically all concept art at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, that picture I have seen looks like a router.
The rumors I heard is that it's going to be like all of those.
All of those rumors are just speculation of
Original
like, here's what
80s.
maybe it could be, but everything on the website is just a picture, and it's like a short video.
Well, guys, we have to keep in mind what Atari has brought us in the last couple of years.
Yes.
I'm free for anyone to
Oh,
bring that up.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
had
have
a
a-
pretty dope
I have a shirt that
Space
says
Invaders reboot
They
in
did?
like 2006.
That was pretty cool. I'm not
That's
gonna
pretty
lie.
fun.
I'm sure there is something Atari's made that we're like overlooking.
I'm sure
Guaranteed.
they've got some weird hardware industry where
What do you think
they're
they're
putting
gonna?
out something that nobody.
You think they're
really
gonna
knows
like rename
We're
their
overlooking
titles when they come out? They can't really use Super because it's not like a Super
John,
Nintendo,
pass me my
so it'll be like Ultra Pong,
It's over there.
Of course
somewhere,
the-
judging by
the
the
Mega
blood.
Pitfall.
about. This time they'll have 3 pixels.
Where's my laptop?
I mean,
at?
this-
Oh, it's right there. Pass it.
They don't necessarily need their own money or even crowdfunding to. What did you want me to
My
pay?
laptop.
Oh. Or even crowdfunding to be able to come out with any of these products, because they could always just pitch it to a lender and have people invest in it.
Who's investing in hats with speakers in it?
Banks will throw money
That's
at
a-
Banks will
anybody,
not throw money at anybody. That is,
especially if you're.
especially a
Atari.
failing company who hasn't been relevant in 30 years.
Well, we just have to.
I'm sure there's a bank out there
Well-
that'll loan them money.
People who would be interested in getting that, anyone who bought the Ouya box.
That's what
So,
sounds like.
if anyone from the Switcher channel, which I doubt they're going to list us,
Uh,
but
no.
Matt and Pat,
Matt, Pat, Wooly, maybe.
I
Speaker.
can picture Wooly wearing one of those hats. with
I
speakers
really
on it.
fucking could see Wooly wearing a hat.
When's Marvel?
Yeah.
A speaker cap sounds like something that would be huge in fucking Japan, though.
That actually does sound. You've got a point there. I'm not gonna lie. That really does sound like something
we have
that
to
would be
stop
done in
and think
Japan.
we're not the only culture in the world.
Yeah, but it's the only culture there's selling.
Love.
You gotta stop and think it through, Cookie Monster.
All right, I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Oh,
It's been
the
annoying.
Atari box.
I
Okay, so
guess the other thing is Ben Affleck's going to be kicked out. Is
he even kicked
basically-
out?
I thought
I
he
heard he was stepping
voluntarily
down.
left.
Rumors are they're trying to figure out a way to shift him out. Nobody knows whether or not he's doing it voluntarily or if they're forcing him out. Apparently, there was a lot of bad blood when he got.
He had to step down from director.
He got stepped down director for the Batman movie.
There's bad blood from that.
Will be
Figure.
yeah.
He's
Nobody
got
knows if that's
passed
what it is. If there's other reasons,
I'm calling
maybe he's
it.
got health problems. I don't know.
He's passing on to Damian Wayne.
Yep.
You can call it right now.
Yep.
Damian Wayne.
speaking of Batman,
Damian.
San Diego Comic Con's going on right now.
Yep.
A lot of trailers, a lot of new stuff.
Uh-huh. Anything in particular, you guys?
Rocco's Modern Life is coming
I'm
back.
excited about that.
That was actually really
You guys
good.
like that?
Jen, you missed all of this. I'm sorry.
I actually like the Starship Troopers movie. That looks pretty cool, especially since they brought back Casper Van Dien.
That's
That's about the only thing good from that movie.
Was that going to come out in theaters? Or was
One
that
night.
like a straight to DVD?
One
One
night
night,
in select theaters.
And then the next day it's out on
digital.
DVD.
yeah.
What the fuck?
But if it was
They
down
do
here,
that
I'd
stuff
probably watch it.
constantly.
Wait, and it's a reboot or a continuation?
It's a continuation.
installment, yeah.
Okay.
Rico's Roughnecks.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
all
know, man.
animated.
I could get behind that. I really love Starship
It
Troopers.
looked pretty
Like,
good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not going to be satirism anymore.
Did any of you guys watch the TV series back in the day?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I watched
it
bits
is.
of it.
I had to wake
It
up
was-
at like 5 in the morning to watch it. But I watched
Me
it.
too. Yeah, I'd get up like so fucking
Totally
early.
watched.
But did you watch the Stargate cartoon?
Oh heck no!
It's a Fargate.
It's a Fargate.
Fargate it.
Put this in a mark and a wheelchair for you.
I will say that what was it? The Inhumans trailer. That second trailer looked way better than the first one. I have a feeling you didn't see the first one because the first one looks fucking terrible.
Anybody
It
need
looks
drinks?
like an ABC show, which is what it is.
I don't know, man. What was the? I'm not too hyped about Gifted, because
No.
I saw Gifted, and I was like, oh, I bet that's gonna come out on Fox, and it's coming out on Fox.
Yep.
So do you remember like in the '90s when they're like, hey, we're gonna do an X-Men spinoff, and it was
It
like
was-
what 4 episodes and then gone?
It was a made-for-TV movie, which was a pilot, and which was 4 episodes,
You want this?
and it was immediately canceled because it was
It was
terrible.
horrible. Yes, it was terrible.
So, speaking of superheroes and stuff,
Thank you.
Defenders. The Defenders I'm kind of looking forward to.
Defenders looked a lot better than I was.
Kelvin, I know you're behind on like a bunch of the series.
So before I watch Defenders, I need to catch up. So that means I need to finish Daredevil. I need to watch Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
You don't need to
You
watch
really probably
it.
don't need to.
You don't need
but then
to.
I feel like I'm missing.
Iron Fist was
You should
pretty
just hop on the
mediocre,
bandwagon,
and
dude.
so was Luke Cage, which was sad because
I really like Jessica Jones though.
Jessica Jones is
good.
excellent.
I like that a lot.
Not just because she's hot.
I mean, that
She's
helps.
also incredibly beautiful, but and that
I wouldn't say incredibly beautiful.
I find her incredible.
Yeah, I wouldn't say incredible, but I would say she's a good look.
She's attractive,
Yeah, they don't really over-sexualize her either.
Not to be a feminist, but how attractive you
They
guys
don't
think she
over-sexualize.
is irrelevant.
They don't over-sexualize
Jen,
her, but she
you're
has sex
irrelevant.
multiple times in
That
that
is
show.
true, Jenny. You are irrelevant.
I know. I'm a woman. I'm the least nerd.
Hey, stop being sexist over there.
Yeah, don't be.
Yeah, why are you like
You're-
downtroding on women?
You were
Yeah.
just there, like, oh, I'm a feminist. And I know I'm the lowest. Like, come on.
That's my
Take a
point.
stance and stick
That's
to
my
it.
Yeah.
point.
Take
Stand
a
up for
stance and
yourself,
stick
Jen.
to it. If that shows
No.
dedication.
Jen, we're gonna make you the oracle.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the fact checker.
That's exactly why I have my laptop right here, because I was going to look up what... Oh my god! I told you guys... Okay, I brought the laptop out so that I could, like, research topics that we might not, know a lot about. So, like, I went and I researched Atari, and the first thing that popped up on Google when I Googled Atari is that Atari could disrupt the game console
Yeah.
market.
That was
Using Atari
that was
box.
Forbes. You should
That is a Forbes article, yes.
read that article.
A
It's
Forbes article.
it's very clear that the person who wrote it has no
No
clue.
idea about video games.
Nope. And then the only comment on it is like, I'm glad somebody's finally sticking up for Atari.
I'm seeing a thing here that says it's more or less going to be an NES classic.
That again, those are all speculations.
Speculation.
None of it is
official.
Because when you dig into it, all it is.
All right, I'm going to the official website now to see what I find.
Has any of us had a chance to order an SNES Classic?
I tried. It
wish.
sold out.
It sold out instantly.
It sold out instantly. I had no money by the time it came out anyway, so it didn't matter. But
I
I want one. I really want one.
John, pass me that.
Here's
purple
another
mouse
little
right there.
bit of news that came out. Darkwing Duck is getting a remake.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Well, when there's trouble,
They call DW, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, we heard about that.
I don't know if you guys have checked out the new, what little they've shown about the new DuckTales. I will say I like the theme song. It's a nice remix.
I haven't seen anything or heard.
They've shown clips and they've come out with the theme song so far. And they did the theme song justice. Like they updated it without adjusting it.
Wow.
Do they still have
All right,
the rules?
really?
Yes, they do.
It's the
Okay,
same
that's all I
theme
care
song.
about.
It's the same song. It's just like a
Um,
little
It just has some
upbeat.
dubstep.
Not even. It's they upbeat it a little bit. And they changed it.
Does
a
it
little tiny bit.
does it feature Pitbull?
Who?
Does it
Pitbull.
feature Pitbull?
I went to the official Atari Box website, and it's literally just
wait,
a
that's a
20-second
different guy.
video
I
on a loop.
told you, Jen,
That's
that's
Flo
all
right
it
up.
is.
It's nothing, no other details, no other links. There's a subscribe to know more link. And there's a page for devs.
That's it.
Let me go look at the dev page. Shit, maybe there'll be some stuff there.
They also released footage, or not footage. They released pictures of the new Young Justice.
Oh, they
Season
did?
3 for the Netflix.
I
Yeah,
heard they redesigned their costume.
they did. It's just an updated thing. They introduced a couple extra characters. Only one spoiler, and that's the character's name. Spoiler. That's the only character I know.
I'm sure they had fun spoiling that.
Yeah. 13. I don't know who 13 is, and then Arrowette. Who is it?
13. Speaking of numbers, Stranger Things Season 2.
That's good.
That's going to be a good one.
You
Is
guys
that
are
what you're-
starting
is that what you're
I-
saying?
It looks like it's going to be really good.
That's the one you're excited about.
Yes.
That one's high.
I also need to finish watching
God damn
Stranger
it.
Oh my
Things.
Kevin,
You guys haven't noticed Kelvin's behind
On
on
everything?
a couple of
I am.
things.
how much
He's-
of Game of Thrones have you watched?
He's farther ahead than
I've
me.
watched up to the point where Tyrion. Hold on, Isaac.
I don't care, dude. I don't care about spoilers.
Tyrion.
Spoiler
You
alert.
really should.
Tyrion gets attacked by one of the guys with grayscales,
Mhm.
and
Oh yeah, you're not that. You're
yeah.
a lot further than I thought you were.
Yeah, what season is it? It's
I
six,
don't
right?
remember, but it's further in.
5 or 6. I know the whole shit with Jon Snow hasn't happened yet, but Tyrion's like, "Oh hey,
There's always shit.
I didn't get touched by the grayscale. Did you guys do it?" It's like, "Did you get hit by it?" And then he shows his arms got like a bunch of. He's like, "Nope, didn't touch me at all. Nope, I'm fine."
Okay, well that's okay. That's not so bad.
Yeah,
See,
you're
I-
actually.
It's not even a spoiler because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know who Tyrion is, but
What season we got to? Like,
I'm,
what's the last thing you
I'm,
saw?
I'm
He's
on
really, really
season 2, episode 7.
What was the last big thing that happened?
Most recent episode that I watched. What the heck happened in that episode? At the end, they stole what's her face's dragons.
Okay, they took him to the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Targaryens.
You're like
dragon.
near the end of one of the seasons. I don't remember
Spoilers
which
for
one
anyone
it's
who's super behind as well.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelvin, admittedly, you did avoid most.
Like
of
after the fact.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, I
Like, you
I
didn't-
told
you didn't-
That's-
In case
That's
we
gonna
keep
have
going.
to. That's gonna be something that we just
I
have to
just-
put like in the description for
Jesus.
every episode. Possible spoilers.
Well, even
Always.
still,
There's somebody at
let's
work.
try not to spoil. Like, we're not going to spoil. To,
The
some
new
of these
episodes. I'm not going to talk about the new season.
We still have time.
Let's
Start
not
off
talk about
great.
the new movies who have just came out and stuff like that. At least not spoiler heavy. Unless it's like at the end of that episode and we're like, okay, from here until the end.
Spin-off spoiler cast.
Yeah, there you go.
There's there's this guy at work. I don't even talk to him anymore because like, yeah, I just started watching Game of Thrones. Oh, what episode are you on? It's like, I'm like season 1, episode 3. He's like, man, where do you see how they kill so and so? I was like, you dick.
yeah.
And I started watching. He's like, oh man, you see the wedding yet? And I was like, no. He's like, well, here's what happens, play by play. I was like, you're.
Yeah. The Shape of Water
The
is
Shape of
really
Water.
good. Jen, I really wanted you to watch that one actually.
Shape of
Sorry.
Water.
Shape of
the
Water
trailer
is
for
the
Shape
new
of Water.
Guillermo del Toro movie.
Mm. I'm already.
He was
interested.
making Bioshock the movie.
Yeah.
Which is very obviously heavily influenced by Bioshock. Like, heavily influenced by Bioshock.
And I was like, that's Abe Sapien.
And he also made Hellboy. And clearly, this Abe Sapien in this
The eggs in the book.
The
Like,
eggs
I
in
was
the
like,
book.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking. This is
The music, too.
It-
Classic music.
Abe Sapien Origins. That's what it is. That's how I saw that.
It looks fan-fucking-tastic.
It's gonna have Michael Shannon in it.
It's going to be.
It
It
does,
we
actually.
saw the trailer and it looks really good.
Yeah.
It does have Michael Shannon in it.
She's looking it up.
Are you looking at it?
He's an
Yeah.
underrated actor. Have
Michael,
you guys ever seen Bugs?
that's exactly what I was about
Have
to
you
say.
seen Bugs?
Michael Shannon is one of my favorite actors. That he's so underrated, and you don't even realize like just how intimate you know him. Like he's done the voice of Mr. Krabs like all these years,
Yeah.
and he's like just
Michael
a really
Shannon?
fantastic underrated. Yes,
He did the voice of Mr. Krabs?
yes.
No way.
Wait, no. I'm sorry. I get him
Yeah.
cross-wired with a different
That's
actor in my
not
head.
Michael Shannon.
I'm so sorry. I get him cross-wired with that other actor. Fuck.
Jen, you suck.
But yeah, Michael Shannon is a good actor.
Did
He's
you wa- dude,
incredibly underrated. I love
He
him.
was amazing as Kuklinski in Iceman.
Mhm.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's a good.
Um,
movie.
I
Have you
think
seen
he made a
Bug?
good
I have not seen
Zod,
Bug.
right?
Oh shit.
Nah.
Have
I
you
like
seen Jen?
I mean, he
have
did a
you
good
seen
job, but
Bug?
I don't like that movie.
What?
Have you seen Bug?
No.
Holy shit,
Maybe.
you need to watch it.
I might-
It's a trip.
Is it a bug movie?
No, it's like this guy, it's Michael Shannon, and he meets this chick, and she's living in like this real shitty town where like
Spoiler
people are
alert.
living in, it's been out since like
That's not a
2000.
spoiler alert, even a little.
But like
It's like if you haven't seen it by now,
so
you're-
like all these people live in this hotel, but like it's not
Ridiculous.
hotels anymore. They're actual like apartments now. And she works like this shitty diner, and she's like, "Oh well, hey, why don't you come back and hang out with me?" He's like, "Oh, I'm not like other guys," and he's like, starts losing his fucking mind. He's like, "Oh, I was experimented on by the government, and now bugs live inside my body or some shit." And then she starts tripping out. She goes, "Well, bugs are in my body too. We're special together." And then it's fucking insane.
While we're on the
Should watch
subject of Michael Shannon, this is why I wanted to do this. Apparently, Michael Shannon is going to be in the Fahrenheit 451 movie.
Oh, I'm not super excited about that one.
That's okay with me.
I'm fine with that.
I like him as an actor, so I'm sure it'll be fine. He will do a good job. Let me see what else we're talking about. Dr. Doom's getting his own movie.
Is he?
Why?
I didn't hear about that.
Because they need to make a Fantastic Four movie every 7 years, or they lose the rights to it.
You know what?
Are they
I
gonna
think
make
they
a
should
good
just
one
let
this
the
time?
rights go.
All they have to do is make one.
They should just let the rights go, because I mean,
I mean,
This is Sony Pictures. Right, it's Sony,
well,
right? Or is
yeah,
it Fox?
but Spider-Man. They let Marvel do the Spider-Man thing, and none of you guys have seen it, but it's the best Spider-Man movie.
I'm gonna
That's
see
what I
it.
heard.
I'm gonna see it.
They did say that the Fantastic Four was supposed to be in Infinity Wars.
God.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's just a
I don't
rumor,
think they're gonna be in it.
but I heard that they're gonna be in
I
Infinity
don't
Wars.
give.
Didn't they show like a trailer where like Thanos is beating the shit out of Iron Man for Infinity Wars?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
did.
Have shown. Have they? I don't think
That
they've
was
showed
something
anything.
that came on Facebook today. It was like footage that Thanos beating the living hell
Yeah,
out of.
it was from Comic Con. It came out.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Earlier
Sony
today.
should let Marvel.
I don't
take the
care
shot.
about Fantastic Four.
I don't really care about them either, but at least let Marvel take the shot at it.
Yeah, I guess
Because they can't do much worse. Than
they
the
really
last one.
can't.
They really can't.
I don't know. I can't tell what was worse. The last one, which was like
Last
that weird
one.
trippy, even over the campy, just
Last
the
one.
No. The one with the Silver Surfer was worse
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
than
thinking
the
too.
one that came out.
That's
a
kind
few
of my
years ago.
feelings on that too. At least the last one was kind of a weird body horror movie. It wasn't really a superhero or Fantastic Four movie, but
It was better than the
ideas.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Silver Surfer, but I didn't like him in that movie.
No, I didn't
I just didn't like that movie, actually.
either. Nobody did. I went to go see that with my cousin, and we were super hyped about it because Silver Surfer was going to be in it. And disappointed.
Do you guys think that they'll go as far as making that Howard the Duck movie?
No, they will never.
That'd be pretty cool.
They might make like a short animated movie or something.
I don't see
That'd be
that.
cool.
I think
I don't
there's
see
too
why
much
they
negative
wouldn't.
feedback.
It would
Oh.
cater to people like us, though. Like
First off,
Would it really? It
yeah,
doesn't
but
cater to
there
me
is
at all.
only one Howard the Duck movie that is ever going to be canon in my eyes, and that's the original Howard the Duck.
You know,
With Muppet.
breasts. Yeah, with duck breasts.
Duck titties.
Yeah.
But okay, so speaking of Marvel, and when I was talking about the Defenders earlier, has there been any more word on Cloak and Dagger yet?
Yeah, they've come out with a preview.
I mean, besides that one preview.
No,
that's
that's about it.
okay. Well, I hope they show something else because that looks kind of cool. I don't know if it's a comic already. If it is, I haven't read
Yeah,
it.
Cloak and Dagger's
I
been
haven't-
on forever.
Yeah, man.
I haven't read it,
Been
but
since like the 70s.
Yeah.
the show looked cool. I haven't read it.
I haven't either. There's a lot of controversy around that particular comic. based on how they got their powers, which was basically drugs.
Bring on the controversy.
Her boob windows, which kind of hanging out for years.
For boob windows?
Yeah, she's got like a cross.
Boob window.
The boob window.
Yeah.
The window you can see her boobs through.
I mean, it's just a cut in the shirt, but okay.
That's
I got
the term that people have been using for a while now.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually a term.
Excuse me?
Power Girls, they talk about that constantly. Power Girls.
Boob window.
And then just the whole racial aspect of it, which I won't get into.
Yeah.
But
Cloak and dagger.
yeah, Cloak and Dagger, it's an interesting concept. Maybe it'll be good. I hope so. I want it to be good.
Me too.
I guess another thing, Bright. We saw the trailer for Bright.
We did see the trailer for
Bright looks like that's like we just.
So Alex and I had a little conversation.
Yeah,
about this
to explain this a little bit more, Bright is a new original Netflix movie. It's got Will Smith, and it's in a fantasy / it's an urban fantasy setting. Where
orcs.
Will Smith he's a police officer in a world with orcs and fairies and magic, and he's just like an everyday cop. And now all of a sudden, they're letting those orcs be police all of a sudden. And
the one thing I want to see is I just want to see Will Smith knock an orc out and be like, boom. Welcome to Middle Earth.
Just think medieval mysticism in modern times.
Yeah, which isn't anything new by any means. But yeah, continue on, John. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
We were discussing as to whether Will Smith being in this movie has either means Netflix got someone worthwhile, or if Will Smith has gone down so low that he is now going straight to Netflix.
Please,
No.
please. It's
I
just
think
$1 million,
he's part of
Daddy.
the hype machine for the.
I think it's split down the middle.
Is it a movie or a series?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
I wouldn't actually mind if it was a series, but because it sounds like an interesting concept.
I mean, I have faith in Will Smith. He always makes things
even in
enjoyable.
movies that I don't
Even
like that he's
After
in.
Earth.
I have never seen that.
Oh,
movie,
that's right,
so-
After Earth. I was gonna say even I still like him about it, but
So I just read an article about how they made some announcements about Captain Marvel, the movie. It says that they revealed the setting, that it's to take place in the early 1990s, preceding the events of the first Iron Man movie.
it's gonna be cool. I like Captain Marvel. I think her new design and her whole
They confirmed that it'll
good.
be the... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no,
I missed the
continue.
cleavage.
That was all I was saying.
They confirmed that the movie will be the first Marvel
didn't
Cinematic
have-
Universe appearance of Skrulls,
I thought Captain Marvel had.
and Nick Fury will have both
that's,
eyes.
Power Girl.
Oh,
She had
Nick Fury with both eyes and scrolls.
sweet.
But when is the
she had the
Squirrel Girl
leotard
movie coming
with
out?
like long legs.
Squirrel Girl? What?
Squirrel Girl's going to be in a movie. They've already cast her actually.
Yes.
She's in a compilation movie. She's like in an ensemble with other superheroes.
It
Squirrel
says March 8th, 2019.
Squirrel Girl, for anybody who does not know, was a joke character that they came out with in like the 70s or 80s.
And now she's OP.
Well, no, she was OP originally. She was originally considered to be the most powerful hero ever, and all she was is she's a girl with squirrel powers who can talk to squirrels. And she could defeat Doctor Doom. She was so strong.
Yeah, it's OP, man.
Yeah, and Deadpool has stated that she's like the only person he's afraid of.
She's the daughter of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Is she really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh.
She was the nanny. For
Oh, okay.
Very
It's very
Very
different.
different.
Very,
Very
different.
I read that too fast. I read
check
that
your
too
facts
fast.
before you
Their
read
kid
the
is,
sentence 4 times
I've,
before you state
I've
it.
told you in the pilot we're spreading misinformation. This is a thing we're doing.
That's cool with me.
Damn it! I'm trying to think who their kid is now.
We will only spread rumors and hearsay.
Yes. Which is why we keep talking about Atari.
Danielle
Fake
Cage,
news.
John.
The fake podcast.
Danielle Cage or
We
whatever.
are 100% fake news.
Yeah.
Anything in the gaming world?
So
I heard you
something-
talk about Evil Within 2.
We actually did confirm that Darth Vader
Mhm.
is the father
Yep.
of Spider-Man.
Oh.
Oh God!
Yep.
Poor Peter. Wait, Peter or Miles?
Peter.
Poor Peter.
No, I haven't seen any of Evil Within 2.
Ooh.
I heard it's supposed to be like hyper gory, which is great. See, there's certain games like I love to play, and then certain games I'm like, I'll just watch. Like I get more enjoyment like sidecar gaming and shit like that. And Evil Within, like I like watching people play it more.
That's the way I listen to a lot of the talk.
Okay, you guys. So we
Did
were.
you read the sentence 4 times first?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I did. we were talking earlier about how Ben Affleck was stepping down as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reading something here that says at the panel today, he insisted that he is still Batman.
Really?
Oh,
Well,
wow.
to be fair, it was just a rumor initially. It was a rumor from supposedly a good source, but never factually confirmed.
I know they were giving him a lot of shit because Kevin Smith brought up something he said in the '90s for like chasing Amy.
Yeah.
Did you hear about all that?
Talk about stuff in the 90s.
No, I mean like so Kevin Smith was like, yeah, I was Ben Affleck and I were on this movie, and then Affleck was like one of the hardest things.
Batfleck, aren't you?
Batfleck, yes. It's like one of the hardest things an actor can do is pretend to kiss another man,
Mm-hmm.
and people just went nuts, be like, "Oh, how dare he say that?" and blah blah. And I gotta say, watching Kevin Smith like address that, he kind of turned into a pussy. Because back like '90s, Kevin Smith would be like, "Well, fuck you." This guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, Ben's a real good friend of mine." Blah blah. And he just spent like 450 characters apologizing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he kind of
that's
like
what people talk about.
he kind of like has a man crush on Ben Affleck, to be honest. He like
He thinks he's
talks
the best
about
actor
Ben
in the
Affleck
world.
and admiration, like he always has. Like I used to be a real big Kevin Smith fan, and I would like watch his Evening with Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I think he's always like, but yeah, he's always
Been infatuated.
he's always had a passion for Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
They confirmed that there's going to be a sequel to Wonder Woman, but no other information revealed.
Of course they were
Time.
going to connect with the sequel.
Of
Wonder
course.
Woman.
Titania, I'm following it.
Who's seen Wonder Woman, by the way?
I haven't.
Yeah,
I've actually seen
everyone's seen it.
I've actually seen it twice.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Kelvin.
Oh,
It is a solid movie.
I heard it's really good.
It's good,
I really
but
like
I guarantee you, it will not live up to the hype.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "You said we had a strong female lead," but I was like, "Yeah, we've had a lot of those before."
We really have.
Yeah,
A lot of the
Ellen
thing
Ripley.
that
That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, the one thing that kind of annoys me is everybody's like, Marvel hasn't even attempted to make a female superhero movie.
Oh, fuck off!
And it's like, yeah, they're in the productions of Captain Marvel right now. Yes, they beat them to it, and yes, it was a better female-led movie than anything Marvel's ever made.
Guys,
Crazy.
I think we're all forgetting about Elektra.
Shut up, John.
No.
Shut up, John.
I think we
Oh.
are forgetting about Elektra.
God. Well, for good reason. Just that. Daredevil.
That needed to stay in the
Do
vault,
you
John.
remember when? Did you guys watch Daredevil?
Yeah.
First off, I'm gonna say I was watching Daredevil, and halfway through, I was like, I wish I was blind. But like when they were fighting.
Oh, you almost made John spit out his beer.
When they were fighting at the fucking playground and
That's the best scene.
Bad.
Oh,
that
dude.
was awful.
Plus, they were playing Evanescence.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wake me up!
Wake
No, let me die.
Oh, shit.
Die in my sleep.
Right now, RiffTrax is having like a summer savings deal, 20% off of like all of their riffs, and one of them is Daredevil.
No
So
fucking way.
That is
Are
a
they
good
gonna go
one.
for Elektra
We've
as
seen
well?
it. We've seen the Daredevil riff. It's really good.
Whoa. Hang on, Alex, say it again.
I said, Riff Tracks, if you want to sponsor us,
Yes.
We're more than willing.
we're more than
We
willing.
are big fans
They
of
asked
Tracks
for
here.
donations.
They crowdfund
on
their own
every-
shit.
Yeah, they,
guys,
they don't
come
have money. They don't have money to give us.
Yes.
Plus, they're way more important and way funnier than we will ever
Like-
be.
If anything, we should be giving them money.
I think one of my favorite ones was Drag Me to Hell. I like
That was a good one.
That was a
That
good
was
one.
a solid
Really
one.
funny.
Oh,
Hey guys, a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're back.
Isaac's phone sucks.
Yeah, I don't know
we
why.
told you
it
to
cut
charge
off so
that
early.
shit.
We did tell you to charge that.
It is charged. I don't know why it cut off so
Alright.
early. It never did that before, and I can't find out why it did that.
Wake up, Kelvin, before I splash water in your face.
I'm awake. I'm fully awake.
Alright.
Alrighty, guys. So while we were on our break, I found a few more topics that are worthy of discussion. One of them being, I'm sure you guys have heard by now that there's going to be a sequel to the Ghostbusters movie, right?
I had not.
Okay. Well,
Great.
there is apparently going to be a sequel to the Ghostbusters movie featuring the all-female cast.
Oh, is it going to be the all-female?
I also heard they're working on an animated one as well, which I'm hyped about.
Well, the article I saw is that CGI. They're going to apparently make a CGI Harold and Ramis so that they can resurrect Egon.
Oh, that's gonna be
Okay.
weird.
They got rights to that?
Sounds dumb.
I don't know.
Sounds terrible.
That sounds cool. I liked the Ghostbusters with the all-female cast.
Eh.
I know it got a lot of hate for some
It did not
reason.
get hate.
Yes,
A lot of
it
people
did.
said it got hate.
You can't say it didn't get
It-
hate,
Oh,
Alex.
it got a lot of hate initially. I think it came out, people were fine with it.
I liked it. It was funny.
I don't like that kind of humor. It's just not my. I don't like the. Let's just have them talk and do whatever they want and ad lib for 20 minutes, and then we'll cut in whatever type.
That's why he says it didn't get hate. He's
Yeah.
the one providing the hate.
I didn't give a shit that it was an all-female cast.
How did you guys feel
I
about
didn't care that
CG
they were updating
Leia?
it.
How did you guys feel about CG Leia at the end of?
I appreciated
Rogue
it because I had no idea how they were going to show her otherwise.
Mm.
So I didn't mind it. I didn't mind CG Tarkin either.
Yeah, CG was fine. Yeah.
But I want to go back to Ghostbusters real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really think they should have gone with like the Ghostbusters Extreme.
Mm.
See, that's he announced that they're doing a live action. They're also doing an animated one. So I heard. So if they do an animated one, there's a real distinct possibility they could do the extreme.
Yeah, I could see that.
Kind of like the what's that Ninja Turtles, that Turtles Infinity or whatever that
Oh,
Yeah.
Turtles Forever?
Forever,
yeah.
yeah. Where like all the different Ninja Turtles from all the different
Oh.
universes.
I wouldn't mind
Combined.
a Ghostbusters version. I wouldn't mind.
Pretty cool. I want to see them remake that episode where they fight Cthulhu. That'd be pretty cool. Like a
There's an
two-parter.
episode where they fight Cthulhu.
It's a two-parter, yeah.
I don't
And he
remember
shows
this.
up like in the New Jersey Shore. Because if you're thinking about where is hell going to open up first, it'd probably be in New Jersey because
Probably.
that place sucks.
Oh.
You said Jersey Shore, and I just thought about the situation. And I was
Right?
like,
And that's a
And
horrible
I
situation there. So
prayed that this would happen.
that is proof that if hell were to open up on Earth, it'd probably start in New Jersey.
Yeah, probably.
Spawn.
Yeah, that's right. They're gonna Todd
I forgot about
McFarlane's
that.
Todd McFarlane's directing. That's like the best
Yes.
news I've heard in like I don't know.
That means
10
it should
years.
be fucking fucked up.
It's gonna be great. There's gonna be good. There's gonna be.
That's
titties.
good. Yeah, that's good. That's a
be
good thing,
titties
John.
everywhere.
And blood and just.
No John Leguizamo violator.
Oh man, that's the best parts.
Get out of
Hey,
here. Get out of this house.
Hey,
You don't
Spawn.
like the pest?
This isn't my house.
As a clown.
No, kill him. Kill him.
Hey, Spawn's on Netflix, all right? We can watch it right now.
It is. In fact, I'm probably gonna watch it when I go home.
Oh, God
I don't
damn.
think I want to.
We should attach that boulder of shame,
With that,
to Alex. So he has to push it home.
Remove the boulder of shame. Add the boulder of triumph.
Okay, so let's go back to Star Wars.
All right.
It's been a lot of news on Episode 8.
we gotta have a Star Wars theme for that, though.
Yeah, that- I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that.
Kelvin will no longer appear on any future episodes of the podcast, just so everyone knows.
He
Well,
has therefore
vacated by
been
having him
sacked.
here, but he will be edited out of him.
Cut, cut, your cut.
Cut. And your cut.
Cut this.
Cut me the fuck out. I don't care.
More Simpsons references.
Yay.
There's gonna be a lot of those people, so be ready. And the critic.
We speak fluent in animation.
But yeah, Star Wars Episode 8,
It
The Last
stinks.
Jedi.
It stinks.
It stinks. Animation, let me see.
The critic.
Oh, yeah, the critic. I was going to say Adventure Time again. Adventure Time, not watching that. Actually, it kind of went downhill.
Did you guys
It's gonna
hear?
Yeah, I'm glad about that, though. I think that's a good thing. I think it needs to end. Not because I think it's, like, so garbage or anything that it needs to end, but I like a show that ends. That's something that we need.
Do you guys think that should be one of those other 90s shows that deserves like one
The
of those,
critic?
those movie reboots like
What?
they're doing with Rocco and Hey Arnold?
The critic?
Yeah, do you think?
See, here's the thing: is I just rewatched the critic, and it.
I think it's fit perfectly from where it was.
Yeah, if you watch a lot of references, if you're not from a certain time and place, it's not gonna make it. Damn,
Yeah.
it's,
I mean, of
Yeah.
course, they would make it to fit today's references,
I don't
but
think
I
it-
feel it would feel forced.
Yeah, it really would.
But it would also like cater to our crowd.
I don't want them to cater to our crowd. I want them to make genuine.
I want
New
them.
generations to
I want them to have to look back at what we had.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear
Hmm.
that they're actually working on a remake of Cowboy Bebop?
Eh.
Did you hear about that?
Yes, it's not a remake. It's a live action.
Really? Because I just made that up.
No,
That's
shut
not
up.
true at all.
They're
You're a
making
bullshitter.
They are doing a live action Cowboy Bebop.
I actually did hear about that.
This was
Why
officially
would they
announced.
do that though?
They've
They
been
were-
trying to make a live action Cowboy Bebop since the 90s, dude.
Why do they just fuck things
Did
up?
you guys
Like,
see that the?
Jesus.
Did
It
you
was
guys
supposed
see?
to be Keanu Reeves original.
No, God. Did
Spike
you hear about
Spiegel.
when they were going to remake Akira for
Yeah.
live action? Like, yeah, it doesn't take place in Tokyo.
We
It takes
talked
place
about
in
that
New
last
York.
Sorry, Jim,
Neo
we keep
New York.
interrupting you. What were you saying?
Fuck off.
They released the first trailer for the live action version of Full Metal Alchemist.
No,
Oh,
that's
cool.
the
I
second
saw
trailer. They
part
already.
of that.
No.
Looks
The original
dope.
one was a teaser.
A
Trailer.
teaser. So the first,
They released
yeah, you're right.
a teaser trailer for the live action Bleach as well. Even
Oh,
though
cool.
I haven't given a shit about Bleach.
Did you watch it, love?
10 years.
I saw.
I've only seen the teaser.
I saw a little Netflix trailer for Death Note.
That's right. They released a
Um,
new teaser trailer for Death Note too.
Fun fact: they just painted Willem Dafoe's face blue. That's fine. I remember him having all those pointy ass
that
teeth.
Death Note.
Yeah, we talked about that in the first one. Well, not the first one.
That
Second
Death
one
Note.
would be.
I don't know, man.
I never
Like,
watched
I'm
Death
gonna,
Note, but it looks pretty interesting.
I'm gonna watch it, but
Death Note's
Does he
actually,
write like how they die too?
Yeah, he writes. He has to have their name. If he doesn't
Full
have
name?
their, yeah, it has to be
Full
the full
name,
name.
first and last.
Yeah, first and last, and it has to be their real name. It's not a pseudonym
So
or
no
anything like
middle
that.
name.
It's got to be the full name.
Full name. So first, middle, and
The real
last.
name, yes.
Well, what if-
as far as I know, maybe,
it's first and last name.
yeah.
First and last name. Okay.
Middle-
And he has to specifically think of that person,
See their face or look at, or
and
see
it
a
has
picture
to
of
be
them.
within the realm of possibility. Otherwise, they just have a heart attack. So he can't just be like, they were on the sun all of a sudden, they died. If he writes that, they just die of a heart attack. And if he doesn't write anything, they just die of a heart attack.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty interesting show.
And
It's-
you can like he can like put out the actual date and time and how,
Mm,
or not. The default is a heart attack, and after 40 seconds,
I think so. It's been a really long time.
yeah, if it's just their name, after 40 seconds, it's a heart attack.
So who kills him though? Is it the?
You gotta watch this.
You gotta watch it.
Watch it.
I don't wanna. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes, it's been on Netflix for years.
I guess I'll
It's.
watch
I
it.
will say it's good.
This
but
is
it's-
why I can't catch up with all this shit because there's so much
It's
good shit.
very Japanese, and it's very corny as fuck.
So schoolgirls.
No,
No.
actually,
Well, you
not.
said it's very Japanese.
it's very gothic Lolita Japanese,
Oh,
which is different.
no tentacles either.
No.
Okay, sounds like I'm interested then.
Don't alienate our audience.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, I can only handle so many
Yeah.
Japanese
You should
schoolgirls.
see the way
Yeah,
he
there-
eats his chips.
There's only so deep you can get into anime
Chopsticks.
before you have to draw
No,
a
you'll
line.
see. You'll see.
God.
You watch that show and you find out.
If it's possible on Netflix, watch it. I watch it subbed.
I'd say it's fine to go ahead.
It is, but I prefer it subbed.
Me too. Thank you. High five on
Yeah.
that.
Fucking Kelvin,
That's
you're
where to watch
always talking shit. You're like fucking weeaboos and shit. And
Weird.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I was trying to watch the dub the other day. And you're like, I don't know why you do that.
Yeah, if you're gonna watch it, it's fucking. I don't watch every fucking anime that comes out, but the ones I do watch, I feel
There are
that
plenty
it's
of
right
shows.
to watch it.
There are
subbed.
plenty of shows that are fine.
Berserk. Holy fuck! I watch that shit all day.
There's tons of shows where I will not watch it if it is not subbed.
There are concepts that get lost in translation.
There are, but
Yeah.
there are still some very well made dubs.
Dude, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the whole fucking first season in Japanese. First off, their fucking intro is way cooler. I don't like all that
Have
shit.
you seen any of the manga?
No.
The manga is not like the
What, they
anime.
just kill people or what?
Pretty much the first
Oh,
episode,
shit.
like one of the first mangas. He burns a guy alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, that happened in the anime.
You probably watched like the pilot episode. I think
When
it's,
they're
it's
like-
like a pilot.
No, it's not pilot. When he has like a flashback to like when they go in
Were they in
when
a
they
diner?
find that hole. It's like, oh well, that's how he's seeing. Is he's cheating? He's using a telescope, looking through his hole, and they go in there, and it's like fucking flashback with Kaiba and somebody else, and Kaiba's just like blue eyes, and then the guy just bursts into
No,
flames.
not
Oh.
literally in.
So like the manga I
on
can picture.
real fire.
Oh, shit.
He like gets a guy to
Here,
balance.
we can talk about that. I'm gonna pull up. a picture.
It's
That's pretty. So like
it's not animated like, oh my god, I'm being engulfed in fake flame. It's like no, he sets that guy on fire.
So like what happens in the manga? Like instead of just getting
Kaiba and his
Yugi's
like his little
granddad slowly
brother,
just shoots him in the face, be like, oh, deal with that.
his little brother, Kaiba's little brother, who's like this kind of like, oh, I'm like a plucky sidekick. He's like a sadistic murderer.
Yeah.
The manga is not the same as the anime.
Well, I'm not going to read Moonrise, but I'll read the anime.
The
Or
the anime.
I'll read the subtitles. The anime, that counts as reading.
It's not a lot of card playing. It's a lot more of like other games.
Yeah, just
It's fine. It's
I've read a
Here's
few
a-
of the.
Here's a scene of a guy
shonen
stabbing
jumps.
himself in the hand because he's playing this
Helen.
that stupid
Because Helen
game.
fucking would be like, I need people to talk to about read this, and she would like force me to read her shonen jumps. She used to do that to me all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
She's something else.
Yeah. She scares Cullen.
What happened?
We're talking about a
Irrelevancy.
friend of ours.
Anyway.
Oh, Helen.
Yeah.
I immediately.
Should be what their
Doesn't
name.
scare me. It's just.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. We're talking about
We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, that part's done. I already told him.
Have you watched the new Digimon?
I haven't watched him try. If there's anything new, I haven't seen it yet.
I know. I've been meaning. No. Not the. Yeah.
Digimon Try.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
original characters
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the future. I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't gotten around to it. From the looks of
It's
it,
good.
from the sounds of it, I've heard a lot of good things.
It's pretty good.
When it finishes, I will watch it, like in full.
I've been watching Dragon Ball Super.
I have not.
I got the new episodes already out. I gotta watch that one.
Does Yamcha appear in it?
Yeah.
Does he
At the
die like,
beginning.
immediately?
No,
Nah.
Really?
no, he's not dead. I can't go too far because they're still watching.
There's actually a manga
Isaac
that
and
came
Jen are
out,
still watching.
came out
There's stuff I know
recently.
about.
That's I think it's about a guy who gets like teleported into Yamcha's body.
Oh shit!
And
That sounds
then-
horrible.
And then, well, no. But then Yamcha becomes the hero of the entire series.
I did hear
And that's what
news
the
about
manga is.
Kale.
I think it's like somebody else takes over. It might have just been an alternate reality where Yamcha
Yamcha's
does
here. Yamcha's dead.
Yeah.
So that's just.
Oh, poor Yamcha.
That's like being teleported into a body.
Who's more pathetic, Yamcha or Khan?
Or
Yamcha.
Yamcha for sure.
First off, Yamcha for sure. Krillin, in
Yeah.
my opinion,
Destructive
Krillin is the
He's got
strongest
the-
person, and here's why. Because he's not from another fucking planet. He can't turn. He's just
He's
a
the
human.
strongest human. Everybody
with no
knows
nose.
he's always been the strongest human.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. And people are like, oh, he's bullshit. Like, no, he's.
And
he's fucking
technically,
OP.
if
It's-
you want to get into it, he's not the strongest human anymore.
Who is
His
it?
wife is.
She's not even human though.
She's
She's
not
a
human.
cyborg. That's,
She was wished to be.
I'm a fucking cyborg.
You're not a cyborg just because you wear glasses.
That's what it
So-
is.
Which, by the way, one thing I do want to point out: I am the only person in this room that does not require glasses.
Shut up, tell me.
Haha! Shut up, Four Eyes.
Yes, sir. That's right.
But like he's the only one who's Krillin's the only one who joined the tournament, the world fighting tournament, and he's the highest ranked human being.
He's the highest ranked human, but he's still
Who would win
Kinda
between
weird.
a fight between Yamcha and?
I mean,
and,
unless you count Hercule.
Yeah.
Hercule, obviously.
Why have Hercule?
No,
Yamcha would still actually.
Yeah,
win.
Yamcha would destroy Hercule. Because he's,
Like Yamcha's
Hercule's
power.
really not that much of a fighter.
Wolf Fang Fist.
Yeah.
He really
Who
could.
can
He could
who can
legit.
defend
He
against
could
that?
legit beat Hercule with the
He
wolf
could have
fist.
beat Hercule when they were still in the Dragon Ball phase. Hercule is one of the greatest characters ever invented, but he's still stupid fucking.
I like
He's just a dumb.
I like how he was the hero we needed when
I
it came to Boo.
do actually like that too.
So
He's the only one who can tame Boo.
Yeah,
Hercule's kind of like
They
the
needed
Dan of
each
the
other.
Dragon Ball universe, right?
pretty much he is.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, I don't know if you watched it. Screw Attack did Death Battle
It was
against
Dan versus
and
Hercule,
yeah,
and they both did the same kind of bullshit,
Who won?
like fake
Yeah.
presents and shit.
I think Hercule wins.
Did he win? I thought Dan won.
I can't.
Well, can Hercule throw fireballs?
No.
I didn't fucking think
Dan
so.
can.
probably.
I think it was Hercule because Hercule, even though he's a blowhard, is still a genuine martial artist.
So is Dan.
Dan was
Yeah.
kind of like a failure from the beginning.
And Dan can use his key for energy
Yeah.
Not very well.
Yeah, you can.
better than Hercule.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Hercule can't use his key at all. I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it. I just remember it. It's pretty
I think all of this leaves Tien out of the mix.
Tien is leagues
Tien used to
above
be my favorite.
Yamcha and
Tien's
all of
pretty
them.
cool.
Tien
I do
used
like
to be my
Tien.
favorite. Like back in the day, he was always my favorite. Tien.
Because he had 3 eyes.
Tien Shin Han. Come on, he's amazing.
Like
Pretty
Tien
cool.
is
I do like Tien.
He
like,
was schooled by the Crane Hermit.
like out of the
That
10,
guy's a
like out of the
jerk.
top characters, Tien is like at the bottom of that list. But
I don't
he's
know.
far above.
Tien
Well, he might not be
stood
above
up
Krillin.
against Cell.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
He couldn't beat him, but who else could have held down Cell at that power level for that long?
Because I think, because Krillin now is still a little above Tien, but but Tien is still like way above Yamcha and everyone else.
Oh yeah, way higher than everybody else.
Oh yeah? Well, who would win in a fight between Goku and Vegeta? Huh?
Speaking of,
Sorry.
they just came out with the new Dragon Ball thing for like $70. It's like all 7 Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah.
Fucking want
I
that.
saw
You
that.
just reminded me of
It's-
something.
What?
I want to throw a party because I found a recipe for gelatin Dragon Balls.
Oh, yeah, I've
Using
seen that.
like you
I've
just cut
seen
the
that.
fruit using a little cookie cutter, and you just put it, suspend it in Jello. And I'm like, dude, I want to make these alcoholic, and I want to throw a party just so we can like eat these. and
I
get
saw those
wasted.
Dragon Balls at our Comic-Con.
Hmm.
And they were on sale for $35.
Were they really?
Yeah.
I want those.
I wanted them, but I was like, no, I don't need them. I was like, but I want them. I asked the guy, I was like, can I make a wish with these? He was like, yeah. I was like, bullshit.
The world's most comfortable pair of underwear.
That'd be a good one. What would you wish for, Alex?
Yeah, that right there.
That was the very first
Yeah,
wish
that's-
ever
that's-
made
he's making
in
a
the
joke.
show.
And it's a
Well,
pair
I
of
was like-
panties.
He gets a pair of
He wears-
Oolong wishes for a pair of panties.
Yeah, that's what he gets.
Well, he wishes for underwear, and he's like, oh, they're girls' panties.
Yeah.
And he just wore them on his head for a while.
He's a perv,
Yeah,
so
he's-
that's what he wanted.
He abducted a bunch of underage girls. And
He did.
And he couldn't handle it.
yeah.
He's a
Let's
pervert.
not forget that time Goku slapped Bulma's pussy because he couldn't find her balls.
He did.
Yeah, yeah, he gave that one a pat down.
What would you wish for, Isaac?
What would I wish for? Like legitly?
Wouldn't be immortality, that's for one. That's for
No.
sure.
What?
To live forever, it would be
That,
hell.
yeah, I can barely live as long as I already have. I would wish for I would think just inner peace.
Yeah.
That would be like my top wish, is to just be content with.
But then you would just lay around and do nothing, and then be like, Isaac, you have to go to work. And you're like, nah, I'm happy right here.
Yeah.
And then
So I already
everybody else
found-
around you would
I already found inner
fall
peace.
and die. Yeah, I've already found my inner peace. I'm just gonna be here.
What would you wish for, Alex?
Yeah.
You can't say more Dragon Balls.
There you go. More Dragon Balls. I would wish.
This conversation could totally turn
Yeah, there you go.
philosophical. But
I
continue.
wish that I could just know what I wanted in any given period of time. Like if I wanted to just like, I'm always like, I want something, but I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I don't know what book or movie or TV show or food I want, and I wish I could just always know immediately. I could just go to any bookstore and be like, this is the book that I want to read right here, right now.
See, that's why I asked for inner peace. He's wishing to make up his own damn mind.
Yeah.
John?
Invulnerability.
Yeah.
Absolute invulnerability.
not like Luke Cage where you get shot in the head
Yeah.
and your brain gets rattled around.
Absolute
It's like,
invulnerability.
yeah, his body's fine, but his brain dead.
So while I can't, like, be hurt, I can still eventually grow old and die.
What about you, Jen?
I have no idea.
I would wish for the ability to
Perfect answer, Jen.
reach into my pocket and always pull out the exact change for whatever I'm buying. That'd be the best.
It's like
Exact
this
change.
jet plane. Let me pull out the money.
How much is this tank? $400 million? Whoa, look what I got here.
And then it just like expands and crushes you.
Right.
It's like, just open up my hand, a stack of money just flies in his face. Be like, "Yeah, check that. Explain that shit.
Just like the hand of Midas.
I'll get robbed. Give me all your money. I don't think you know what you asked for, pal. It's just like a fountain of coins.
Yeah.
That would be great. Be a new superhero, just shoot silver dollars at people.
Oh, man.
So who's your favorite hero?
My favorite hero?
That's a broad question.
No, like if you had to choose one hero. Because I say Spider-Man.
I agree.
Spider-Man was always my favorite.
Yeah. I agree with Alex.
What about you, John?
It's kind of tough. For me, it's a tie between John Constantine and Dr. Fate.
It's good ones.
I like Rogue. I feel like she's pretty awesome and strong, and she has really unique abilities. And...
But which Rogue? Is it is it cartoon Rogue where she's also Captain Marvel because she kills Captain Marvel and steals her powers?
I like
Probably
that
that
Rogue.
one.
Fly and punch, or just old school Rogue where all she does is like suck.
No, that Rogue. The super powerful one.
powerful
She
one.
even like leeches Magneto's powers at some point.
I think a lot of at least as far as our generation is concerned, she was the original Rogue.
Mhm.
She's our
Even though that's like the only
Like that one,
time
yeah,
that
from the
they-
cartoon, that was just fucking badass. And like they would be like, "Wait, we can't figure out what we're gonna do," and she'd be like, "Fuck this,"
She
and
would
go and like,
smash something.
yes.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
I haven't
That's
read
what I
into
always-
it. I haven't read into it, but I heard that the television series that we watched growing up
Mhm.
was taken directly from the comic
Like it
books
was
that are
canon,
being
more or
released
less.
at the time.
I don't know about that because I even know Jubilee is not. Jubilee was an original character for that show. She's supposed to be Kitty Pryde, but they were like, "No, we gotta 90s it up for the kids nowadays and make it cool and hip,
Make
But
it
how-
extreme.
make it extreme."
Fireworks from the hands.
How involved was Jubilee really, though?
She was heavily involved. She was a very key character.
Dude, I can't remember who it was, but I asked my brothers who could defeat this. It's like some super powerful being is Jubilee because she can manipulate light and shit.
They've upgraded her in recent years to level S mutant because she can separate the particles and atoms and create explosions.
That was
or something. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's
dumb.
what it was.
You're really reaching to
particle
make her
manipulation.
a fucking interesting character.
I like the Goon. I think I'll say the Goon's my favorite.
So they're going to reboot X-Men.
Yeah.
Isn't
Isn't the next one still?
They're not gonna reboot like a Teen Titans reboot kind. That's fucking pissed me off so much.
What Teen Titans Go?
Yeah, if they're like, oh, X-Men, hurry up, or some shit like that.
No,
it's still in? I don't know. Like what I've heard is that they're going to reboot it, but I don't know enough details to say whether or not if it's going to be animated or if they're going to give us a show that's kind of like what they're producing with Legion
I hope
and
not.
Gifted.
Again, you guys really watch Legion. It's a very good show. I think you two in particular would like it.
But it has Aubrey Plaza in it.
That's why it's fucking good. She's awesome in that movie.
I don't know what Jen's holding
Yes.
against Aubrey
Yeah, I don't know
Plaza.
what you have against Aubrey
I can't
Plaza.
see
She's
her in that
pretty.
role.
She.
Oh yeah, because I
She's
hate all
pretty
pretty
and
women.
people- No, she hates
And
Chris Pratt so
she's-
much that Audrey Plaza
I don't
is
hate
sucked
Chris
into the
Pratt,
gravity
that's
of
the
her
thing.
hatred.
She doesn't like Ryan
See,
Reynolds. She
you
likes
You
can't-
Chris
admitted
Pratt.
last time you hated Chris
I
No,
Pratt.
hate
she
Ryan
said she hates
Reynolds.
Ryan
I
Reynolds.
like
You
She said
Chris
she likes Chris
Pratt.
Pratt.
You
You
can't
said
see
she
her in the
hated- she doesn't
role,
like,
but
Brett
she's
Favre.
already in the role.
No.
Ooh.
Jen, I just
Ooh,
watch that
that's some
first
gangster shit.
episode, and if you don't like it from then don't even bother with the rest of it. But that first episode is it's trippy as shit. It's so stylized. The music is fantastic. And the way that the director handled everything was like, okay, I'm going to make everybody listen to Pink Floyd in loop for the entire set, just so that everybody gets the feel for the music and the style and the direction of this.
Right.
It was
I'll have to see. I don't really like watching TV, and I have a short attention span, so it takes a lot for
Like
me to
10
sit there and
episodes.
commit to something.
wow.
Even if it's just 24 freaking minutes long, I'm still like, ugh. It's exasperating to me to waste that much time watching something when I could be doing something.
Jen's
else.
pastime right now is watching painting tutorials online.
And painting and making art.
So if she's going to put more than half an hour of attention into anything, it's
I'm not a
probably
hipster.
it's probably going to be a painting YouTuber or drawing or
streaming on Twitch while she paints. You should do that.
I'm gonna do it eventually.
Yeah, you really
guys.
should. She's not going to.
I will.
She will.
I just have no confidence. I feel like people would be
They're
like,
just
"Oh
gonna,
my god,
they're
you
just gonna
suck."
see your hand and what you're doing. Of
See-
course there are. There are gonna be tons of trolls telling you you suck while you're doing
There's
it.
going to be tons of trolls telling us all suck. Gonna have to get over that.
the thing is she limits herself to doing it all online when she can go out. There's local art expos that you can go to and get yourself out there. You can go to that's something you can do in any town. You can go out to your local flea market.
For not even listening to you.
There's events that you can go to give yourself exposure
Mhm.
so that people can see what you've been doing. Because, I mean, how are you supposed to, get yourself out there? The only people who know that you're doing what you're doing is your direct family members or your direct friends. So you have to go out there yourself and, put yourself out there. find those people?
So that new Han Solo movie,
Directed by Ron Howard.
directed by Ron Howard. I kind of don't care. I don't really want them to make a Han Solo movie.
I never wanted a Han Solo movie.
I don't
Even when they
either.
announced it, I wasn't like head over heels about it.
What? You don't want to watch like the Kessel Run?
I mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah,
but
I'll watch it too. I'm sure
I
it's
wasn't
gonna be
like-
fine.
I wasn't like head over heels about it when I found out. I was like, they could have done something else.
I really want them to do other things. I want them to do Old Republic stuff. I want them to do like maybe Way in the Future, in the
Wow.
past. I want them to do movies about the Sith.
I
You
would
guys-
love a Sith movie, like this, like Darth Bane.
Darth Bane, that book series is the best fucking
Darth Icky.
What if they
Darth.
do-
Oh yes, Darth Icky, or what was the other one? Darth and Sanu.
Darth Destroyer.
This is what
So-
George Lucas brings to the table, everyone. Nobody knows that.
So you prefer like a Knights of the Old Republic
Yeah.
movie?
Or something within that time frame.
What was that, Jen?
Darth Ithead.
It's an article from the Telegraph where like Ron Howard is trolling and teasing fans on Twitter constantly about the Han Solo movie, and it's a quote unquote forensic examination of every photo and every tweet
I'm not surprised.
Ron Howard has made about Star Wars so that they can weave together like as much as possible about the film before it's released.
You don't understand how fanatic Star Wars fans can be to an unhealthy degree.
I mean, when they tweaked the color of the lightsabers in the original trilogy,
Oh yeah, people
people exploded over that, and I was just like, why?
Uh,
Like, I get it. This is like what you grew up with and what you were used to, but they just made the
Wow.
color a little.
I
little
did
different.
not know that it was still untitled.
is
Yeah.
it really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's still untitled. Doesn't have a name.
Like changing the old Anakin to Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I mean, that was the Anakin we saw.
No, that annoys me. That's
It can-
a stupid choice.
I mean, it can annoy you, but that's not the
Doesn't it-
Anakin
it
that,
even
that
kind of
died.
becomes nonsensical.
Han
No,
Solo
I can.
and the Crystal Skull.
Yes,
Well,
this must be a thing.
how can you have geriatric Obi-Wan Kenobi next to Hayden Christensen?
Yeah, that's my problem.
Because that's who
I
Anakin
know,
was when
that's-
he died.
Anakin died, and he became Darth Vader. And when he died, he was the young Anakin, and that's supposed to be
Who it
who he
was.
was.
And
And that,
he
it's
redeemed himself.
it's
that
a
kind of-
very nerdy answer, and I accept it.
And that's
I still think that if that's the forced answer that people came up with to explain George Lucas's insistence on like, no, fuck you, you're gonna like this goddamn movie, I don't care. Star Wars, the prequels are the best movie ever. Just shove it down your throat until you like it.
It wasn't Jar Jar makes the best.
He ties it all together. It's like poetry.
One
Jar
of
Jar was
the
supposed to be in that entire trilogy.
Probably, yeah, he was.
one of the pictures that Ron Howard tweeted was of his camera trick for how he's doing hyperspace, and it involves projections.
Oh.
That's picture like he has one of those star projectors in his room, and he just has like a little camera hung up
Yeah.
like a string. And he's just whipping it around over his head.
I mean that
While he
piece.
hums the theme music.
Da, 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 just whipping it. Is this a Star
You're
Wars?
copyright infringement for us.
Come on, they were shitty.
Yeah, I know.
There's like common, whatever.
What?
I know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you talking about my copyright thing?
Yeah,
That was a
there's
dumb
like
joke.
there's like a common usage.
Because I understand that we will not get copyright infringed for us going.
You might want to stop.
It's not like I brought in an orchestra.
Yeah.
They're calling now to sue us for that.
Yep. It is Star Wars. It is Disney. So
Well, there they are now. If this recording's interrupted, it's Disney.
If you like what you heard, please search for Killer Nerds from Inner Space on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks.